Okay, so sitting comfortably, lying back, please gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to your body and to your body breathing as we begin this meditation practice specifically for bringing balance and grounding to the body and the mind. Can you become aware of the contact points of your body with the surface you're resting on? And sensation generated by that contact. And to begin with, please become aware of the rise and fall of your breath in your body. Its natural rhythm. However the breath is right now is absolutely fine. We'll begin to shape it a little intentionally in a moment. Notice what perhaps the quality of your breath reflects about the way you feel in your body, in your mind right now. The nature of the day that's just passed, any tensions, any pressures, or maybe you've had a more relaxed, quiet day. Is the breath smooth and even, regular? Or are there parts of the breath which feel more tight and restricted? And then gently, gradually, can you begin to regulate your breathing so that we move to the very first part of the practice, which is the balance theme. So perhaps you take a 4-count inhale, 4-count exhale, following the descent of the breath through the nose, into the belly, this ascent from the belly out through the nose. If you're more familiar with yogic breathing, maybe a 5 or 6-count breath is easy, readily accessible for you. It's said to be the optimum rhythm. Let your mind, all the dissipated rays of your mind, be gathered to this rhythmical flow of your breath. And then we're going to continue with this even wave of your breathing with equal inhales and exhales, but in a mental alternate nostril breathing practice. So after your next exhale, can you please turn your awareness fully to your left nostril and feel the breath move only in through the left. And then before you exhale, shift your awareness fully to the right nostril so that you sense the breath only moving out through the right. Awareness to the right nostril, inhale through the right. And shift the awareness to the left. Exhale through the left. And can you continue like this? Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Please continue at your own flow, holding your mind perhaps to the sensation of the breath in the nostrils. And we can refine that awareness by even focusing on the movement of the breath in the inner upper side of the nostrils. As you inhale through one and exhale through the other. Notice the quietening effect on your mind, on your whole system. Just two more breaths like this. Great. And next time you exhale through the left, we'll keep the attention inwardly turned, but relax the alternate nostril breathing practice. And can you become aware simply of the two streams of the breath, moving effortlessly now in the two nostrils? Maybe you perceive their flow to be even in each nostril. Notice maybe quietness that arises in your mind, perhaps in your whole being, through this balancing of the flow of the two streams of the breath. And we'll continue to be aware also of our contact points with the ground or the chair that you're sitting on. And then as you rest in this stillness, can you please reflect on the weight that you carry, the weight of your mental, emotional stresses and tensions, the weight of any physical ailments. Just get a sense as you reflect here in your quietness on the weight of those struggles, stresses, tensions, physical, mental, emotional. How perhaps they weigh you down. Can you even please invite a yes to that sense of being weighed down? So you begin to perceive it almost viscerally now in your body, in your tissues, and the impact that it has on your health, your well-being, your happiness, sleep, perhaps your digestion, your interactions in the world. And then can you please sense in the crown of your head an opening? And your inhale descends through that opening and carries with it all these tensions, all the stresses of the body, mind, all the burdens that we carry. Right deep down into the very lowest part of your belly, deep down into the bowl of your pelvis. Pause a moment when the inhale reaches there. And then as you exhale, can you feel all these tensions, all that weighs you down, being released deep down into the core of the earth with your exhale? Inhale travels through that opening in the crown of your head, descending down the body to the bowl of your pelvis, drawing with it all the tensions of the body and the mind, all the hurts, the wounds that we carry, all our burdens. Pause at the top of your inhale when the breath reaches the pelvis, and then exhale. Release those stresses, those tensions, release all that you don't need deep down into the core of the earth, where there's that fire in which they're dissolved, burnt. Continue like this. Feeling yourself perhaps a little unburdened with each exhale, a little more each time. Feel that your inhale draws tensions out, oldest tensions maybe from the deepest layers of your tissues. And your exhale releases them deep down into the earth. You might even like to visualize this release of these tensions like a thunderbolt, a bolt of lightning descending from your tailbone deep down into the earth with each exhale. And then in a moment after your next exhale, we're going to let this visualization, this practice with the breath go for a moment. And maybe feel yourself lighter, a little unburdened, but also more grounded, more connected to the earth, supported, stable, steady. And for the final piece of our practice this evening, we're going to really ground and anchor ourselves into a deeper connection with the earth, and one by which we can also draw nourishment from the earth. And so, can you sense or see with your inner eye a column of light descending from your tailbone, deep down, a couple of meters deep down into the earth? Your inhale still descends into the pelvis. Your exhale releases through this column of light, grounding you a little more each time. And then can you see or sense that not only is your inhale descending through the crown of your head, carrying prana with it as light, as energy, as intelligence, it is also drawing up prana, energy, nourishment from deep in the earth. And this time that energy is released into the bowl of your pelvis. Inhale descends carrying prana and draws energy up from deep in the earth through that column of light. Your exhale releases it there as nourishment, flooding the bowl of your pelvis, bathing every cell in light, in energy. And then finally, we're going to let go of any intentional shaping of the breath, of any directing of prana. Please let go of any visualization. We're simply going to rest for the last minutes of the practice in this new balance, perhaps, grounding, stability, quiet. Let yourself be completely subsumed by, immersed in these qualities, these fruits of your practice this evening. So in a moment, it's time to close the practice. So please begin to come back to your body. Gently deepen your breathing. Feel the breath fill up to the contours of your body. So you become aware of your form. You remember again the surface that you're resting on. But come back transformed, revitalized, perhaps with this new containment, grounding, and inner equilibrium. Ready to move into the rest of your evening. You might like to rub the palms together, generate a little heat. And gently cup the hands over your eyes. Let your eyes absorb the nourishment, the warmth from your hands. Open your eyes into your palms. And gently wipe the hands across your face, giving the good energy of your practice to your face. And when you're ready, bring yourself to a seated position if you're lying down, or continue lying if you wish to rest there. Okay, thank you all of you for joining. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. I'm going to put the recording on my YouTube channel so you can practice anytime. I'll just stop the recording.